Hello, I'm Sue Shapcott, and today I'm in Madison, Wisconsin. And in this video, I'm going to talk about across the line and laid off, what they mean in the swing, and why you need to understand the effect that they can have on the downswing. So probably the most important thing about correcting any golf swing is making sure that the strike is correct, making sure the club is making solid contact with the ball. So unless we can get that, then it's really hard to do anything else in terms of direction or, even trying to get in the ball high or low. We need to get the bottom of the swing in the right place. And so understanding what's going to help you do that is going to be useful in correcting your own golf swing. So when you make a good contact with the ball, when you strike the ball correctly, then it means that the club is swinging on the right plane so that the club grounds out at the right place. So the bottom of the swing is in the right place to make contact with the ball. And so if at the top of the backswing, instead of the club pointing kind of approximately parallel to my feet, the club points in this direction, so that's laid off when the club points behind me too much, then as I swing down, the club is going to tend to steepen out. And as it gets steep, the bottom of my swing tends to be a little bit too far ahead of the ball. Okay, so a laid off swing, when it's pointing in this direction, is going to steepen the downswing and move the bottom of the swing forward, which is going to give you a late hit. The club is going to hit later than the ball. It's going to hit after the ball. Now, if I do the opposite of that, and my club swings across and around and over my head, then that's called across the line. And when the club is across the line, it's going to tend to reroute and get shallow, and the club is going to have a tendency to hit early. So you're going to get kind of a drop kick type shot, whether you hit the ground first and the club just kind of bounces into the ball. And so if your club is laid off or across the line, that can really affect whether you strike the ball correctly or not. Now, what's really important about this is that it has nothing to do with whether your club is swinging shorter or longer. Okay, so let's say my club is horizontal to the ground. It doesn't need to be horizontal to the ground, but just so we've got a point of reference. So the club is swinging the same length. It can be laid off. It can be on plane. And it can be across the line. Okay, so this isn't to do with the length of the swing. It has to do whether the club is laid off, on plane, or across the line, and that's going to affect the downswing. So if my club is laid off at the top of my backswing, where it's pointing behind me too much, I'm going to tend to swing down on top of the ball too much. The bottom of my swing is going to be ahead of the ball. If at the top of my backswing, my club is across the line too much, pointing around and over my head, then I'm going to tend to hit early and hit a drop kick, a kind of a flippy hook shot. And if the club is on plane at the top of my swing, I increase the chances of striking the ball correctly. Okay, so across the line, laid off, on plane, at the top of your swing is going to affect your impact. So it's really worth checking. Thanks very much for watching. Please check out some of our other videos and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.